Hello friends, in the next point of the chapter is the liquid fuels. Now the liquid fuels, generally it is one of the very good source of the energy, and in the earth crust are having, there is the crude oils, is very important source in that have to be present. It also known as the petroleum. Petroleum is the rock and that oleum is the oils. So in the rocks are having some oils, that is also known as crude oil. And this oil is to be collected in containing number of the mixture of hydrocarbon are present. And this is the number of purpose, number of chemical industries that the mixture of the hydrocarbon that's supposed to be used. That also the by in the lubrication process, fertilizer, explosive, carbon block, as well as pigments, synthetic rubbers, plastic, number of the purposes. So you consider in the, these are the liquid fuels that supposed to be used. Now in petrochemicals, chemical derived from the petroleums, there are also number of the fractions which is to be present, and that also have to be produced in the petrochemical industries. This is the number of classes which is the present in the that crude oils. Ethylene is there, propylene is there, that is known as olefins. Aromatics are there, benzene, toluene, xylene. These are the number of initial small fraction that's supposed to be obtained in the form of the this type of the industries are there. Largest petrochemical industries are located in US and Western Europe that have to be continuously extract by the number of types of the organic compound, by number of chemical process that have to be used, and these are the basic compounds which is used in industrial purpose, as well as some of the research laboratories, these basic organic compound that have to be used. Now composition and processing of petrochemical. Liquid fuels are the products of petroleum refining. Calorific value of petroleum is that is to be 40,000 kilojoules per kg or 40 kilojoules per grams. So this petroleum is the complex mixture of various hydrocarbons, and composition of the petrochemicals mainly included hydrocarbons such as saturated, unsaturated, cyclic, aromatic. Number of the types of the organic compounds are present by the crude oils, and this is the one of the thick viscous oil that containing the composition of number of types of the organic compound. Now this also the given by these compounds or these oils are number of the mixtures of the another element are also present, nitrogen, sulfur, as well as that also the in presence of the this is also in the another is the oxygen, hydrogen, carbon. These all the mixtures of the element that's supposed to be present. It shows the lower boiling point, higher boiling point, that depending upon the what about the complexes of the elements which is to be formed by that organic compound is there in the form of the liquids. So they are separated, number of the useful products which is to be obtained, number of useful fractions are obtained by using of the fractional distillation method is one of the method is there. Now generally what are the advantages of the liquid fuel? They have high calorific value per units, it is one of the major property. They burn without dust, ash, clinker, it is one of the property. Their firing on and stop is very easy, as well as easy to transport through one side to the another side by using the pipelines. They can be stored indefinitely without any loss. It is very clean and easy to handle fuels. They require less furnace space for combustion. It gives the complete combustion. So these are the some types of the there is a properties or the advantages of the liquid fuel are there. And this is very popular fuels today also that is used in the industry and domestic purpose. Now what are the disadvantages that also present? The cost of the liquid fuel is more than the solid fuels. This is the one disadvantages. It is highly inflammable and volatile fuels. Generally this also take the precaution because it is highly inflammable which is to be present. It requires special storage tank as well as specially constructed burners. It's also there. It has a bad odors and greater risk for fire hazards. This also sometime it can also get the accident. When it start the burning, there is no control of the burning, and it also get the accident or some of the hazardous compounds which is to be adjusted after the burning of the fuel is there. These are some disadvantages. You also ask in examination. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of the liquid fuels are there? Now generally in the refining process of the in the crude oil, I already discussed how the refining can be carried out. The process by which petroleum is separated in different fraction in crude oil having different boiling points is called as the refining process. Now in the one of the there is a like in the using by the distillators which is to be there, fractional distillator. Number of the compartments is present in that distillator, and in distillator each and every compartment that the liquid have to be collected. It depend upon what about their boiling point. Those are very lower boiling point. It is collected by the top of the distillator. Those are the very high boiling point. It is collected in the bottom of the distillator. So it is slowly heating, and that crude oil is slowly heating, and this get the number of types of that is the carbon compounds or the hydrocarbon. They are separated by different compartment, and that is known as the this is the fractional distillation process. It is one of the process that is supposed to be used. In that process, they are using by the number of types of the material which are separated. Then generally the gas 0 to 30 degrees Celsius is the gas. Carbon number like the 1 to 4 is the gas. Petroleum ether, carbon number like the 5 to 7, this is the 30 to 70 degrees Celsius, is the ether is the one of the solvent. Gasoline, petrol, carbon number 6 to 14, 6 to 8, that's 70 to 90 degrees Celsius is the temperature of boiling point, and that is used by the different purposes there. As well as light petroleum 90 to 120 degrees Celsius, C, carbon 6 to carbon C8, that also there. Kerosene 150 to 300 degrees Celsius. Now this is the carbon 10 to carbon 18, it is the number is there. As well as diesel oils 250 to 320 degrees Celsius, carbon number 15 to carbon number 18, that is the used by the diesel, and it also used in the different purpose. As well as paraffin oil, that near about the carbon 20 to carbon 30, it is number of the hydrocarbon heavy there is a carbon is present. Lubricating oil, petroleum jelly, as well as asphalt is also there, more than C30, that is the solid above 400 degree temperature, that is the solid is to be obtained. This is collected in the distillator by the bottom of portion is there, so that is used by road making and waterproofing process. Petroleum jelly is also one of the lubrication process, as well as lubricating oil also there, so that is used in the engine by the lubrication is to be used. As well as number of the that fraction is to be separated by using of the there is a using for the fractional distillation process. You also ask in examination what is the fractional distillation and what are the compounds which are separated by the fractional distillation process. You supposed to be right of this one, this number of the compounds which is supposed to be formed by the process is to be obtained by using of the this is the fractional distillation. So this way, this is the in the form of the liquid fuels are there, and these liquid fuels are containing in there is a number of types of their properties, advantages, disadvantages, as well as what are how they are separated, the number of fraction. So this is I discussed by this video, and next time we'll discuss by the next part of the chapter is there. Thank you.